Hello, everybody. My name is Shannon Kucher, and I am a senior executive sales leader, which just means red jacket. I do better with like red jacket, black jacket. I can't remember the big long names either, but I'm a senior executive sales leader from Tucson, Arizona. I have been with Norwex for about 12 and a half years. I started back when I lived in South Dakota, and then we relocated here to Tucson about 9 years ago. So I wanted to put together a quick video here and talk to you a little bit about earning trips. So I wish I could say I had some big secret and that this was rocket science, but I will tell you, and this obviously is not anything mind-blowing, and this is not even my idea, but I went to a conference probably 8 years ago, and a lady did a testimonial about how she had earned a lot of trips. And it literally came down to getting out a calculator and a piece of paper and kind of just dividing out the totals that you need each month, kind of based on what your goal is. So you'll see me kind of glancing down at paperwork, and then I also have my trip tracker, which I also recommend. So there's always consultants who are very gracious with their time and put together these beautiful trip trackers. I highly recommend printing one out. You know, it looks like the little thermometer, and just kind of fill it out, color it in as you reach your goals. So here's what I learned during this presentation. Of course, it's really all about consistency and everything like that, and parties and bookings, but I'm going to assume you know how to do that. So there's different levels, as you know. So level 1 would be a trip for one. Level 2 is a trip for one plus airfare. So each year there are a certain number of points that you need to achieve. Now, yes, you can get points from recruiting and your recruit's doing well. You get 1,000 points for signing up for conference and so on. But we're going to push all of that to the side. Obviously, you do need to recruit some, but for me, it's hard for me to rely on someone else's success, i.e. my downline, and knowing, oh, I'm going to get, 500 points if she does something well. So I like to basically look at this little trip tracker and take the total. So I kind of mentally pick, okay, what level do I want to try to earn? So I'm going to kind of talk about earning level 1 and also earning level 4. So what you do is just take level 1. So level 1 is 65,000 points. And get out a calculator and divide that by 12. And you are going to come up with 5,417. That is your average subtotal A that you would need for 12 months in a row to earn the level 1 trip. Now, level 4, for example, which is a trip for two and airlines for two, is 115,000 points. Again, get out your calculator, piece of paper, 115,000 divided by 12 will be 9,583. So that is your subtotal. Now, as we know, the business kind of goes like this. So, and our incentive period, you always do have to remember, runs July to July. So July 1st, it started over, and it's going to end July 1st at noon Central the following year. So depending on what month you are watching this video, we might already be partially into an incentive period, but don't let that discourage you or throw you off. So for example, if you only had 10 months left of the incentive period, you would want to do 65,000 divided by 10. And then you would know from this point forward how many points you need to shoot for each month to be able to achieve that goal. Now, when I watched the speech that this lady did at conference, then she went a little bit deeper. So back to level 1. So remember I said 5,417, that's your subtotal A, you would need each month to get level 1. Then you could either do divided by 4, and which would be number of weeks. So you would know, hey, each week I tried to get approximately $1,354 in sales, or you could divide it by about the average number of hosts. So let's say each month, whether you're doing Facebook parties, multi-host Facebook parties, Zoom parties, in-home parties, doesn't matter. Let's call it the number of hosts. I don't want to say the number of parties. So let's say you average 8 hosts per month. So if you need 5,417 divided by 8, that would mean that your average goal for each party of a subtotal A would be $677. So again, sorry, I didn't give you anything like mind-blowing, but for me, when I watched this presentation, it kind of made it achievable for me as far as biting it off in bite-sized pieces instead of looking at that trip tracker and going, holy moly, I need 115,000 points. Like, that's a lot. But if I could look at it and be like, monthly, here's what I need, and then I could set myself a goal each month. Now, if I didn't achieve it one month, then I knew maybe next month I need to hold my own party or reach out to some more hosts and get some more bookings on my calendar, as we know. And so with the 12 years that I've been with Norwex, I have earned 9 trips, and I'm currently working on earning my 10th right now. So that is kind of what I wanted to share with you. So I hope you learned a little something, and thanks for watching. Okay, bye-bye.